Salutations, viewers. My name is GameDame, and welcome back to another one of GameDame Reacts. So, we get another multiplayer tech preview at what we've all been waiting for, and that is Big Team Battle, and then Capture the Flag gameplay. So that is going to be insane because we all love BTB, and I at least enjoyed Capture the Flag because that was one of my favorite modes. So without further ado, because this is 21 minutes long, let's watch the multiplayer tech preview trailer for Halo Infinite, Big Team Battle, Capture the Flag gameplay.
Welcoming Fernando to the stream. Fernando, good to have you.
Yeah, it's great to be here representing the amazing work
I want
that
his
the
jacket.
team has done for BTB.
So before we jump into BTB, just for folks who don't know you, who aren't familiar with you, what's your role on the team? What's your history with 343?
Yeah, of course. I am a senior multiplayer designer. I am part of the multiplayer design team.
Nice.
And I'm one of the designers working in Big Team Battle, making sure that it's great and it's exactly as we remember and even better than that.
Well, I know you're doing fantastic work. Obviously, the community's super excited about the return to Big Team Battle. I know we've talked a lot about it. We mentioned the Inside Infinite blog earlier, which you can find on HaloWaypoint.com. But from your perspective, just kind of what's the overall kind of elevator pitch? How did you and the team approach Big Team Battle? And specifically, when you knew it was going to come back, it's been improved and it's different. So I'm just kind of curious.
Oh, they fixed
What
the
are the
audio.
goals and kind of how do we end up with what we have today?
Yeah, for sure. I
Yeah,
think
give us some
a little bit
insight.
of history here, like right at the beginning when we started thinking about bringing BTB to Halo Infinite. All the designers, we got into the room and we just like share our experiences with BTB, right? Like exciting moments that we had, or like good memories of a LAN party or something, you know, like just to make sure that we're really capturing that essence of BTB. And like after that, we came up with these three very important design pillars for us that we hope that every match of BTB is respecting or is paying tribute to. So the first one is embracing really the Spartan battle fantasy. It's a thing that is important for us across the whole multiplayer, I would say, but I think it's especially important in Big Team Battle. We really want people to feel like they are like in a real combat scenario with a Spartan unit, right? A lot of things.
Yeah,
going
I would like
on,
that
and like
as a Spartan.
having the Pelicans drop vehicles at key moments in the match that adds excitement. And I think like for me, BTB is all about like those special moments that happen thanks to the sandbox, right? And which kind of leads to the next point, which is a very sandbox-driven experience, right? It's a space in Halo where you have the full sandbox at your disposal. Vehicles, weapons, equipment, and all of this like in a big setting with 12 versus 12 players. It just leads to like crazy moments.
It does.
And you know, like just seeing how those different pieces interact with each other, like grappling shot at a wasp in the air is like a super awesome moment, or like stopping a grenade with a repulsor. You know, like it's just incredible to see how we just like put the toys there and then just like fun emerges out of it. And finally, I think, and this is one of the most important pillars for me, is that BTB should be the social space.
Interesting.
I think that we should
look at that at
empower
BTB.
all the different player archetypes that we might have in Halo, right? So from people that are like super focused on shooting and they're like great with the sniper, and to people that might be like more of a driver, right? Or like myself, that I love to like sneak in and get like the flat cap, and you know, like we want to make
Yeah,
sure
I'm the
that there's
sniper
a space
person for
where
sure.
people can have fun with their friends, right? It's a great space to bring new players into playing multiplayer, right? Like you put them to like the tutorial and the academy and even, and it's like, okay, we're ready to go, let's go, right? And let's play together, right? Like you just drive me first, and then like slowly make them comfortable with playing Halo, right? Because I think it's all about like having fun together.
Yeah,
right?
it is all about having fun
12
together.
players on each side of the match, it just creates this space.
Yeah, it is super fun. I don't know how else to describe it. Also, I just want to say thank you for embracing the shenanigans archetype, which is kind of really my MO. I'm not even a good shooter anymore, but my shenanigans are in full effect in BTB, and it's super fun. Now, we recorded a match just the other night.
Oh,
right?
nice.
I believe
They
this
recorded
is
a
your
match.
point of view, so no
Perfect.
pressure. I know you weren't.
Sorry, guys.
This is not a sweaty pro match. Like you said yourself, it's about fun. It's about a social experience. This is kind of raw gameplay. This is recorded on a PC.
Yes.
This is not a trailer. I also just want to give additional caveats. This is from our preview build. So, we're not done. The team continues to work, and really excited and
I'm excited to
proud
see
of
the
all
preview
the great
build.
work that's gone into this and the progress that's been made. But, just suffice it to say, we are still in pre-release. So I think with that, we're going to roll this match. It's CTF on Fragmentation. We had 12v12. We are not going to try to cast this, I promise you, but we're going to let it run for a few minutes to kind of let it establish itself, let our audience get a better
capture the
sort
flag.
of hear and see what BTB is about. And
With
then I think you and I can just chat a little bit, and I'll ask you to kind of share some thoughts and point some things out about the map and about the gameplay, and just kind of help give our community maybe an edge for when BTB does come in the second week of our upcoming preview. So,
yeah, for sure.
Josh, when you're ready, if you want to go ahead and roll this footage, let's check out some gameplay of CTF on Fragmentation.
Oh, that's cool. Loading screen.
Capture the flag. Capture
Big
enemy
team,
flags.
capture the flag. Oh, they list all the players. Eclipse. Fart. Eclipse Fart. Was that his name?
We attacking or defending? Or both? Let's do both.
I wonder why they only showed the 4 there. I guess those 4 were the best. Oh my gosh. Am I seeing this at like, why am I seeing this at 720p? There we go, 1080p. It does remind me a lot of older Halo. As it should. Ooh, get his booty. Nice job. That sounds. Oh man, I miss that sound with the recharge of your suit. Oh! I wonder if the Magnum's made a comeback and is actually a strong weapon in this game. Ooh, is that the DMR? Or is that the BR? I love the DMR. That's probably one of my favorite guns.
We're going to let this keep playing here, Fernando, but for folks that maybe missed the intro, this is Sketch, joined by a multiplayer designer, senior multiplayer designer, Fernando, here in the studio, giving you a first look at CTF on Fragmentation, one of our new maps that'll be in this preview. Fernando, I'm going to turn it over to you a little bit. We saw a chaotic opening there, by the way. Those 2 Warthogs just head-to-head right out of the gate, but feel free to kind of point out some stuff and, just share a little bit with us some additional context about what we're seeing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think first of all, like I would like to talk a little bit about the map, right? Like Fragmentation. This is one of my favorite maps in BTV for Infinite. Like,
okay, so it's the BR, not the DMR.
Aesthetic. Feels like almost like a campaign level, right? And I don't know, gives me that Valhalla vibes too, So it's like
it does.
Hella
vibes.
As a big Halo fan, it's just exciting to play on it.
I like his terminology.
Yeah, like so big shout out to Cliff Scholl, that is the level designer of this map. He did an amazing job with it.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah, that was a skewer right there. But yeah,
Damn,
I think that we're playing CTF right now. We have done some tuning, especially for BTB in terms of how CTF plays, right, compared to Arena. I will not give a lot of details on that. I hope that people like get to play it and see it in person. But yeah, we try to make it just to embrace really like collaboration and teamwork. So everyone feels good while playing. Like one of my mantras while working in BTV has been like everyone should feel like a hero in every match.
They should.
Right? Like you should have like a cool moment that you feel like, oh man, I'm amazing, right? I'm great at
I'm the
this
best
game,
at this game.
And hopefully like CTF does that for
I get
people.
that feeling too.
This is a cool thing I think to to mention about the map, we have this thing that we internally call the loot cave, right? Where you can bring your AI and hack the entrance to the loot cave. And yeah, you just have to like be careful there and like escort it while your little guy does its thing.
It's just a sub-objective, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's just a sub-objective.
either
Doesn't
team,
have.
whoever gets here first gets the loot, essentially.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That's
right?
pretty
It's just
cool.
like
Now,
an
is that
interesting
just the
way
loot?
of bringing more
Oh,
power into the
man.
match and getting cool toys to play, right? Like I just like picked up the gravity hammer there and the overshield. So let's see, like find some people there.
I definitely think it should
use my new
open
toys with, right?
You got
a
all
little
the
bit
toys
better.
right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy escaped.
Yeah, he got lucky there.
Hey, speaking of which, too, I think by default, you guys talked about scaling the experience a little bit. I believe equipment has, like something like the grapple, has more charges in a big team battle than it would in arena by default, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like we figured
Ooh.
that given the extra space, right, like the extra square footage of the maps, it would be nice to be able to play with the toys a little bit more than just like the amount of charges that you would have in arena. And it plays really well, right? Like especially like if you have the grapple shot, you can just like swing around and have fun with it for a bit, and that's pretty incredible.
It's pretty easy to spot the
You're
dude
really gonna take this thing
as
all the way back
well.
on foot?
Yeah,
No?
yeah.
Okay, you got
Who
a little
has
kick
the
up here.
flag.
Oh.
Yeah, I always like to like drive the flag and just like don't have to walk all the way to the base and getting a driver, which I don't know. Like I think this is a good also moment to talk about how vehicles play into BTB, right? Like I think
They
are,
do.
They're there to be used, but I would say that they are very incorporated into how the mod plays. You'll see that the Razorback can interact with the flag, for example, and they're just like a core part of BTB. So very big shout out to Brian
Oh,
Berryhill,
didn't even get the
our
chance to
vehicle
use his gravity
designer,
hammer.
That he did an incredible job to make the Warhawk and the Mongoose feel the way it's supposed to feel.
It hurts me to see you lose that hammer
I
after all the trouble you
know.
went to
Right?
hack the cave. I'm not sure you got a kill with it.
Oh, I got
yeah,
a
okay,
good one.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice to be back in the man cannons.
It really
This
is.
is the Commando rifle.
Commander rifle's sick.
Pretty cool weapon, mid-range, right? Like I always put it in between the assault rifle and the battle rifle in terms of like the role it plays when you're like in a combat scenario.
So I believe some vehicles will kind of spawn at each base by default.
Dude,
right?
I
But
love
then in
that
addition, we have
grappling
this
hook.
dynamic
I think
element
it's
where
so
Pelicans
sick.
can fly in periodically and drop off vehicles as well.
Yeah, that's a completely new system that we added for BTB and Infinite. We have like Pelican drops, bringing vehicles at like key moments of the match, right? To like, there's like some very smart things running on the back to make sure that we don't affect the balance
Ooh.
of the
Yo,
match.
your boy's getting
Uh,
sniped.
Again, big shout out to Patrick Wren and that he's an awesome designer that make it happen. Both that and the loot cave too, right? So he has been creating cool stuff to make BTB really shine and make it bigger and better than what it was.
And we also have this dynamic element of these ordnance drops as
The
well.
other
I don't
team
know if
hasn't
we've
really-
seen one yet in
Ooh.
this film, right? But periodically, just cool weapons are going to rain down from the sky.
There they
right?
go. Here they
Yeah,
come,
yeah. So
trying
you
to take it.
you can be just like wandering around in the map, and out of nowhere, like an ordnance drop falls right in front of you, which is one of my favorite animations in the game, right? Like you just like walk to it and it explodes
Ah,
and it shows you
God,
like,
the
your new
needler.
toy.
Such a good classic
and
gun.
It's
That
a good
is such a
encouragement for
cool
people
gun. Was
to
that in
just
4 or
be
5? I
scavenging
can't
around
remember.
and walking in the space, right? I think that BTB really shines is that you have like different pockets of interaction, right? Like maybe like this corner we are like playing with the objective and like trying to defend the flag, right? But maybe in a different corner somebody's having like a super intense combat, or like somebody else is like trying to
He literally just got
stealthy,
in thin air.
hack the loot cave, for example, right? So there's a lot of moments and there's a lot of things going on in a BTB match. So it's super exciting no matter where you are.
Hey, was that loot cave? Does that respawn at any point during the match, or is that kind of a one and done?
No, it respawns. You have to let it reboot. it reboots for a bit, and then you can go at it again.
Okay, cool.
Flag taken.
They're literally letting blue team win. They're just handing them the win. I feel like red team's not even really trying. That's part of the new gun. Or one of the new guns that they have.
The enemy carrier.
Oh man,
You really are the flag runner, huh? You like
I
that.
love running the flag, man. Like, it's such a cool moment when you like, you cap it and it explodes, and like you are contributing meaningfully to
Enemy
like the outcome of the match. It's just so cool.
People
you know?
who just strictly
And,
play
like,
capture
I
the
don't know,
flag
ideally,
games and
like-
don't carry the flag. I'm like,
it's a-
what the
it's a
fuck are you even
team-
trying to do here?
Team-based game, right? So even if you don't bring it, like you just bring it to the 50-yard line, and then it's like it's up to somebody else, and keep like moving it like little ants in the match. That's the
God
threat
damn.
sensor right there, like just putting in one there just in case somebody wants to get close to the loot cave, right? Can turn back.
The enemy has your flag.
Hope this gives us an edge.
I usually like to use it like that, right? Like behind a wall, and maybe like I can see somebody like
Flag carrier's
crouching behind or something before I commit to a route.
enemy flag carrier spotted. You're exposed, Spartan.
You're exposed, Spartan. Oh! You just got punched from behind. So it's looking pretty good so far, the
Really close
mechanics. I mean,
match.
and this is still early pre-release gameplay footage as well. There is some little tidbits here and there,
There's
but
something
nothing
else I
too
was gonna- We
crazy.
can mention real quick too. I know we're watching CTF, but in the preview we're going to have BTB Slayer, BTB CTF, and also a new game mode called Total Control.
Yeah, yeah, for
Oh.
sure. Oh,
There's that Pelican
here's the
by the way.
Pelican drop.
Yep.
Look at that.
I love
So
a good
cool.
control game.
Gets me every
I love
time.
playing Control
Yeah, so in
and
terms of modes,
Destiny.
we really try to have like a variety of experiences in the BTB part of multiplayer, like from like very classic BTB
Oh, that's a cool gun.
Slayer experience, right? It's
Seems like
how
it's-
you remember it, just like kill the enemy team, right? To like an in between and
Oh.
an improvement on something like CTF, like I was mentioning, right? To like something completely new like Total Control. Total Control is area control mode where you have to capture 3 different zones
Yep.
at the same time to score.
Classic
Once you
control
score-
type gameplay.
Once you score 1 point, a new set of zones is selected in different parts of the map to add some variety. And the first team that does that 3 times wins the match.
It's super. It's become one of my favorites. It's just so hectic because it just forces everyone into sort of those 3. There's just a lot of intense combat because everyone's kind of switched together trying to get those zones. Big fan of Total Control. Oh, here we go. Oh,
Oh man,
Are they?
so close, huh?
oh, but it looks
Looks
like
like
There
they
it
won,
is.
though.
They win.
you and your team prevailed. I'm sure that your multiplayer colleagues did not go easy on you for the sake.
I like
of
the
this.
poses that they have.
Everybody sometimes like plays a little bit good.
A little bit good,
But that was
sweaty.
your first look at Capture the Flag.
I like
on
it.
Fragmentation, like we said, that will be part of
That
our
looks like a
multiplayer
fun map.
preview. Currently, with our original plans, that would be coming in the second weekend. So we most likely will have a double-header approach. First weekend is going to be more focused on Arena. Second weekend will be introducing BTB. So stay tuned. You will get a chance to play that, I promise. Now, Fernando, before we wrap this up, anything else you'd like to say, or sort of final words or closing
Final
comments you want to share with
words.
the community today?
Yeah, of course. I think that I just want people to know that the MP team really cares about Halo, right? And we are all big fans of the franchise. So we really try our best to make this Halo game the best ever. We pour our hearts into it. So we really hope that people are going to enjoy it in this flight and whenever we launch the full game. And yeah, I hope you enjoy BTB and share your clips with us, like of all these amazing moments happening on screen.
Thank you
Well,
for
I'm
all
sure
those
we will
comments.
get a lot of good moments out of here. Plus, we'll be out there playing too, right? So
Yes,
maybe
definitely.
maybe I'll be able to get in your squad. My shenanigans plus your flag
Hey.
running. I think
Yeah.
we could do big things together.
Yeah.
Big
so we're going to
things,
kind of
big
wrap this
team
thing up
things,
here. As I
big
said at the
team battle
outset, for folks who
things.
maybe missed it, we are moving towards our next technical preview for multiplayer. Pre-selection emails did go out earlier this week to Halo insiders. We are currently in a bit of a holding pattern due to some late-breaking release issues, which may or may not result in a shift to our current schedule. I will get an update once we're done with this stream here today. I ask folks just to keep an eye on Halo Waypoint. We will be providing a lot more information about the flight, including all the instructions and play times and things of that nature. Additionally,
I think we've seen everything we needed to see in this video for the most part in relation to Big Team Battle and Capture the Flag. So that is awesome. They are bringing the new mode Control over to Halo Infinite, which is one of my favorite modes in most games is Control. And the Big Team Battle Capture the Flag gameplay we did just see, it looks pretty interesting, especially on their map that they had. I actually already forget the name that it was called for, but it looks like it's going to be pretty seamless, and it doesn't seem like it would take a long time to even play as well. I do like the sub-objective loot caves. I think those are incredibly helpful, especially to help out your team. However, it looks like they do take a bit of time, so that is one thing to consider when you guys are playing some Big Team Battle called Capture the Flag. But I'm very much looking forward to it. I think the multiplayer looks actually solid, and I am excited to get back into multiplayer games because of Halo Infinite. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of this multiplayer tech preview for Big Team Battle, Capture the Flag. But that is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I highly appreciate your time as always. But please do not forget to subscribe and or follow not only to my YouTube but to my Twitch. You guys know where my YouTube is at. You can find my Twitch at twitch.tv/thegamedame. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.